So here, so we shall solve this particular problem by defining its outline with the help of CAPS mill software. So here, always try to like here file, and I will start with new. So here the X, Y, and Z position. So it is your work coordinate that you need to define. So beyond this, you cannot do the machining. Okay. So that work coordinate should be your blank should be less than this. Okay. If I move on to my I'm having 90 and 70, which is less. So and this is a feasible work coordinate. So I can define it as X100, Y100, Z100. So let me again click it as OK. Now my work coordinate is done. And if you see here, the first step is to draw this profile. So you can draw in your own way by doing some research in the software. So now I will let you know the simple procedure how to draw that particular profile. So here what I will do, I will consider a rectangle of 90 and 70, and later what I will do, I will draw a circle of radius 20 in all four corners, and I will remove the unwanted lines. Okay, so let me start. So you need to draw. I will go with shapes. So here you have two options: rectangle, that is center, length, width, or rectangle corner. So I will select this corner so that my cursor will be the reference point, and it will be located at the corner. So I will define this as 90 as length and breadth as 70, and corner radius we don't have, and again the rotation angle, it's not required. You can see the rotation angle with respect to the horizontal axis. Let me click OK, and you can see the cursor location. It is located at the corner, and I will define 0, 0 as my origin. So when I click enter, so it has been located. So please check for zooming. You can select this particular so that it will zoom out. So it has been fit to the screen now. And I always tell you, if you want to modify your rectangle, that line, you need to explode this. Okay, you need to make as a single line. For that, go with the edit, select explode. Okay, see here you have an comment that select the shape or contour or a point pattern to explode. So I need this entire contour to explode. So it has been done. Now you can see the color variation. So click done, it has been exploded. And what I will do, I will draw a circle. Okay, so draw a circle, center radius. So you can specify the point. Okay, so let me draw 0, 0. Let me, and you can specify the radius. So I pointed the origin, and radius it is 20. So it is given 20. Let me click enter. So this is done. So similar way, I will draw the circle in other four corners also. So you can use mouse scroll button to zoom in and zoom out. Again, so this particular point will be selected, and the radius is 20. Click enter. See, you can select the circle that is center. Okay, so you can see that it will highlight, the corner point will highlight. One method, you can type the XY coordinates and locate, or use your cursor, click on the corner point and drag towards right or left, so that you can specify the radius of 20. Then and the final at this position, circle of 20, click enter. Now I want to trim the unwanted lines. So for that, go with draw, and you have in edit we have trim. Now it's asking select the boundary objects. Okay, so what I will do, so let me consider this as my first area where I have to trim the unwanted. So let me select all. So you just select all. See, this particular area has been selected. I will click done and select the object on the side to be trimmed. So which is not required, you just trim it off. See, for me, this particular edge is required, but whereas this is not required, this is not required, this is not required. So which is not required, you just, so it's done. So this is for one corner. You can do it one corner by corner or all at a time. So how to do that? So go with edit, trim. So let me select. Okay. So you can see there's a press W to select through a window. You can do that one also. So let me select individual. So this is done. Let me click. Yeah. Now I will be trimming the unwanted line. So you can do one by one or all at a time. So this is done. So let me click OK. Now let us check. Yeah. So this outer line has been drawn. Now the one more thing is the center point is required. Okay, because to define a point where you can drill. So the same we shall carry out. So here draw. Before that, what I will do, see here it has been exploded. So what so we shall form it as a contour. So we need to define this as a single contour for the draw. So define contour, auto contour. So select this particular. See, do you want to save it as a contour? Yes, I want to save this entire as a contour. Click on S. So that has been done. Now I will define a point pattern, and in that I will take point random, so that I will specify a point within this which is useful for drilling. So that particular point, so we shall see the sketch, it is 45 and 35. So let me represent here 45, 35, click done. Yes. Okay, now the point has been referred. So the outer line has been drawn. So the geometry portion is done. The first step is to define the geometry. The second is to define the operation. So here the operation will be, before that, let me define my geometry. In that I will define, so let us check our, see we have total thickness, the required thickness is 10. So what I will do, I will give it as 2 mm extra for facing. So that is 12. Let us check, draw. So let us define the blank. So in that my X, okay. So X was almost, it is 90. Okay, if you give 1 mm extra, no issues, because that nmm will be removed. And the Y, it was 70, 71, X0, Y0. So blank thickness, I am giving it as 12. For face milling, it will remove 2 mm. And Z coordinate, I am lifting till 10. So that is, I am giving it as minus 10. Okay, that has been done. So you can see here. Once this is done, so let me go on to the machining. And here I will define the operation. So in that operation, it is very much clear that I have to do the face milling. So select a tool. So we have a 100 diameter tool. So click OK. Select a contour. So that will be the contour. And here the material thickness that has to be removed is 2 mm, because I have lifted my origin till 10. Okay, so let me remove 2 mm. Click OK. Select the starting position. So face mill has been done. No issues with face mill. So followed with, see, this particular area has to be removed. So I will start with milling, that is side mill. Click on to the new tool. Okay, so we have end mill. Okay, 10 mm I have taken. So click OK. So the contour will be this. This will be the contour. So let me select that particular point, and it is asking for specify the starting point. So I will start from here. Okay. So would you like to mill the entire contour? Yes, I want to do that. And so here you should be very careful. Depending on your selection, that particular edge it will be taken. So remember, in CNC mill, we used to give G 41, 42. 42 for right side, 41 for left side. So I will be selecting this particular region, and the material. So the material width I already specified. If you give more in number, what will do? It will start away from the tool. And the depth, so let me give it as 0, or not 0, material depth, I will give it as 10, so that complete material will be removed. So click OK. And the final is operation is to do the hole, that is drilling. Okay, click on the new tool. So my drill is which drill of diameter it is. Let us check with the problem. So the diameter is 20. So let us come back and select the there's no, yes, 20. Yeah, click OK. And see, select the point to be machined. Okay, so this is the point where I need a hole. Okay, so done. And it is asking, would you like to omit? So I don't want to omit any holes. So click done. It's done. And here the depth will be, again, I will give it as more like 12, so that complete through hole will be created. So click OK. So we have, see, to perform this particular, like to obtain this particular work part, so 3 operation has to be done. You can see here face milling, side milling, and drilling. Okay, so we shall run the tool path. So here, let me show you in ISO. You can see that is why I have given Z as -10, so it has been lifted. So from here, I have been given the positive values. So if I play, you can see the machining as well as the material removal. And you can see, sir, why, let me show in a very less form, the speed. Yeah. So initial, the starting face mill, and the next start is, see, I have given a little bit more width, so it is starting away from the work part. And you can see there is some removal because exactly I have given 10 mm. So if I give more, what will happen? That particular surface, what you can see here, it will be removed. So that, let me show here. So I will stop this. So in this machining, what we have to do in the side milling, so see, right click. So right click, there is an option to edit. So if I give little more, like 12, as I given for drilling, what will happen? So please check here. If I give play, so let me increase the speed. Now the particular shape will not be left over. So this complete material will be removed, and the center there will be a drilling of diameter 20. So this will be the procedure that we follow in order to do the program in CAPS mill. And here, as I said, here we will define the outline and cutting tool, cutting path, everything we will do. That program will be generated at the end. So that is to generate, go with NC program, Okay, so click OK. Okay, so if I click on edit, now you can see this is that particular program. It has been taken from the simulation. The software will generate this program. So this is the complete program based on the machining that we have performed. So here the program will be generated, whereas in CNC mill, we need to feed the part program and run the simulation. I hope you have understood this. Let me stop the recording.